Well, you had mentioned in some other interviews that you got into the streets around 13 years old?
Yep, I was 13. Could have been 12. I was young. Really come from me being the only girl. I was bored at home. Like I said, I never had to be in the streets. I chose the streets. So I always give my mama credit. I don't know what not having no lights feel like. I don't know what not being hungry feel like. I know about having a life insurances. I know how to live. I just chose the streets. I was a bored little girl. So I jumped out the porch and, got in the streets hanging out with a dude, which ended up being my baby daddy. And they was just a mess, just a hot goddamn mess. And it just influenced on me and just turned me to a good girl gone bad.
What did you get into first? Like, what were some of the things that you were starting to do around that age?
I was just hanging out and just seeing a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff.
Okay. Because you said, you said you did some hustling, you toted a couple of units. Some of the words you used in the past.
And, that's one thing about it. Me and my baby daddy, we was like Bonnie and Clyde. He was the driver. I was the pistol holder, which I'm licensed to carry, by the way. So that makes me now, from that point on, I always told pistols. I know how to hide them. I know how to break them down. I know how to load them. My favorite one is a 38, but of course I love a 40 Glock. But a 38 is my favorite. But a 357 too, because it fit in my little smaller size. But yeah, so my baby daddy had me toting the pistol while we was driving everywhere. People didn't know that. So I guess I was gonna have to be the shooter. But really, he was gonna be the shooter and I was gonna take the charge.
Okay, and during that time, what do you think was the worst situation you got into?
Man, the worst situation that I got into, man, I'm trying to think of one that we got caught up in because, one thing about it, I don't want to tell what we didn't get caught doing. So let me see, the worst situation could have been, the one that we didn't get caught up in. How about that? That's the worst situation.
Okay, but there were some bad situations along the way.
Man, there were some terrible situations. But that built me to be strong. I tell people all the time, I make songs about my baby dad. I talk about him. I laugh, play, cry, fight, whatever. But he made me strong, though. Which is weak ass. No, I'm just playing.
Okay, and what age did you get pregnant?
Well, I got pregnant, I was 19, thank God. Because we were thinking, I'm in the streets. My mom took me out of school because I would never go home. And they calling telling her, like, your daughter not going to school. Your daughter not going to school. So she ended up taking me out of school. She ended up signing over for me to get married at the age of 16. She's like, I'm going to give him to you. Because he was like 18. He turned 18. And I was 16. So she was like, I'm going to get you out of my custody. You don't want to go to school and you want to be grown. You want to do what you got to do. Come on, I'm going to take y'all down there. Y'all get married. I'm going to give him to you. And I got married when I was 16.
Oh, so you actually got married at 16 years old?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you still married?
No way.
So what,
I'd be glad I'm still sitting here today and not behind the bars.
Okay. So when did you get divorced?
I got divorced, could have been like 21. 21.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so 5 years later.
Yeah, 5 years later.
Okay. And what was the final straw for the divorce?
Oh, man, my baby dad was terrible. Lord, he just was terrible, and he knew it. He just didn't even care. So it just was the final straw. I was just fed up. It was just over. But I love him, though. We best of friends now. So, I don't want to be like I'm bashing them because one thing about it, we gonna forever be family because we got a child. I don't understand these women or these men that get mad because baby mamas and baby daddies still got relationships when we blood just by their child. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nothing happen to my baby daddy because then my son ain't got a father. He won't want nothing happen to me because then his son ain't got a mother. I trust him more than I trust a new nigga or any nigga that I fuck with because we got some that got the same blood together. So, we gonna always be 100. So I can't come on here and bash him, but his ass know what he did.
Okay, and you have a son together. Is that your only child?
Yeah, it's my only child. Yeah.
Okay. I'm an only child too, so I can relate.